What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles. And we are live and alive once again, folks. Boys, girls, and bees, we are live and alive. And I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. It's Saturday, February 13th, 2021, and this is currently 10:59 a.m. I'm live before 11. It's crazy. I'm live early. I'm live before 11, and there's a reason for it. And it's because I'm very excited. I am very excited to stream today because I've been having a lot of fun streaming lately, which is why I am super early. I have to. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am earlier than usual is what I mean. You gonna play Rain World? What's Rain World? Today is the day of impeachment, but there will not be news today, obviously, because it's fucking it's Saturday. But as far as personal news goes, I don't have anything going on. I went to sleep early last night, and immediately after I was done streaming, and then I woke up super early as well, basically. So, and also I promised Bog that I wouldn't do any news. Will you just be doing NoPixel today? Well, the problem is, I'm not gonna do news today. The only news that's huge today, and it's Saturday, so they fucking did this today on purpose, so that it would be buried. But that's it. The only news today is about Trump's impeachment trial proceeding to closing arguments after Senate backtracks on hearing witnesses. They reached a bipartisan deal to enter as evidence a statement from Republican Representative Jamie Herrera Butler. So they basically just backtracked on calling for witnesses. So we have two YouTube videos coming out today. If peeps want some news content, yeah, there's gonna be YouTube videos on the channel if you want to watch more news stuff. I don't know. Why are Democrats throwing? I mean, they're throwing because they just, I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know why they're throwing. They're throwing because they're Democrats, dude. That's probably why. Okay, I'm already getting a little frazzled. I don't like this. I've already started early. I don't know if I don't know if Twitch is fucking working normally, or if the notification didn't go out to people. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on. And now half the people are in the chat are like, go do politics, please. And the other half are like, why haven't you done any reacts in a while? And I'm a little frazzled and a little frustrated right now. Okay, so let's dial it back. We're gonna have fun today. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, today is Saturday, and Saturday is Fun Day, which means that we are going to have fun, which means that we're not going to be doing politics today, okay? I will get back to... NoPixel related, is the casino opening soon? No, I don't know. I haven't asked Coil at all, and I don't know. I don't know when the casino is opening, but from what I understand, they're like... There was a lot of misinformation going around. There's a lot of misinformation going around about who's going to be running the casino. None of that is like solidified. So I don't know why people have that take or why people have been talking about that. As far as everything else goes, I thought a lot about the Gina Carano thing, which I want to talk about. I'm just going to fucking tweet that I'm live already because I'm here early. Because there is one thing I want to talk about with the Gina Carano story, which is a bit of a stun lock, I know. But I want to flush out my POV on this so that people understand. Because I was thinking like, well, I wouldn't fucking hire her. And I would definitely fire her for an offense like that. And I understand why Lucasfilms would fire her for an offense like that. But what do I mean when I say, like, this is the average conservative POV? And why does it seem like I'm defending this person to some degree, right? Like, why am I defending... Why does it feel like I'm defending this person getting fired? And I thought about it, and I think a lot of people are going to get mad at me for this. But in any other circumstance, if we were talking about... Because she's hot? No, I don't know what she... I barely know what she looks like. I've only seen that one fucking photo where she looks like a fucking Gears of War character. That's it. I don't know what she fucking looks like. Like, I have no idea. Okay? All I'm trying to say is this. If she wasn't... And this even includes, like, you know, fucking transphobia and everything else. Like, I guess it depends on what level of transphobia she was doing, because I don't know what she's said and done that's like transphobic and shit. But the reason why it felt like I was defending her, and even from my own POV, because when someone asked me the question, like, why would you hire her? Like, would you hire her? And I was like, no, obviously not. The reason why I was thinking about it is because that level of conservatism is something we should be pushing back against and fighting back against. Obviously, it's misinformation prone, it's bigoted, there's hatred at the heart of it. But basically, I would not expect her to be fired from like a fucking plumbing job or a regular like mid-level position. Do you understand? With her celebrity status and with Lucasfilms being what it is, I totally understand why they would fire her, because she's a celebrity. But her point of view, especially with like the being a conservative is just like being a Jew in the Holocaust, like that is, I don't think that's a fireable offense for just that on its own is not a fireable offense for fucking Lucasfilms from my point of view. And most of the things she has said, including being a fucking anti-masker, from my point of view, is not a fireable offense for like other positions that do not put you in the forefront as a public figure that has a tremendous amount of influence over potentially thousands of people. And I think that's why there was that level where because I thought about it a lot since yesterday, where I was like, why does it feel like I'm defending this person? Because when a chatter brought it up that would I not fire this person, I was like, well, I wouldn't even fucking hire her to begin with. You know what I mean? So that's what I was thinking of. Okay. Who the fuck cares, bro? I'll take the hit, but I gotta say it. What? She wasn't fired though. Her contract ran out and Disney didn't renew her contract. Yeah, no, I get that. It's functionally a firing though. It's not like they wrote her out. You know what I mean? And even writing her out would usually be a firing, would be firing in the acting world. So that's why I mean, it's still a fucking firing, technically. So that's kind of a wishy-washy way of trying to get out of that, if we're being honest. All right, I'm gonna tweet it out. Daycare is open, and it's all fun all day today. Mandatory fun at gunpoint. Lots of role play. As an Italian mobster who hides that he's kind of a nerd secretly. Anyway, just get in now, you losers. www.twitch.tv/HasanAbi. Maybe I could do a cancel culture too. I could do okay, so from yesterday, all I'm gonna tell you guys is this. First of all, there's already a Clean Boys theme song that one of you guys made, which is awesome. I find that wonderful. There's so much incredible art coming out of the RP NoPixel streams, which is great. Bro, don't even worry about Lana. I was checking the wiki and Don didn't even make it on there. What do you mean? Can you take out the katana and say something weeby, please? Yeah, we'll see. A nerdy Warhammer thing to say is she has 4 up, invuln save, and a 6 up, feel no pain. I have no idea what this means. Dude, Warhammer is so fucking nerdy that, like, it's hard for me to even get started on where to learn about Warhammer. Do you understand? Like, it is locked away. I feel like they've, because I googled it. I was like, Warhammer, you know, FAQs or something. Like, I was just like trying to find out what can I learn about Warhammer that would make it seem like I know about Warhammer, or my character does, but he's hiding it. But the problem is, I don't know fucking shit about Warhammer, because the only thing I've ever done is, the only thing I know about Warhammer is that the fucking figurines look cool. And also on top of that, I've played the RTS and a very long time ago. So I don't know anything about Warhammer or the fucking complicated lore. So I can't even fucking do the, you know, Don is secretly a Warhammer nerd, but he's hiding it because I just don't know enough about Warhammer. I'm gonna try to like chat. I'm gonna try to get info from chat as best as possible. Like, I'm probably gonna rely on chat info here when I'm having conversations and stuff. So just like all the fucking dug yourself into an RP hole. I didn't even dig myself in there. The nerds put me there. Just learn the lore first. Don't worry about the gameplay. Anyway, step 1 is it's the future Warhammer 40k fantasy normal Warhammer lol. It's an RTS you play with plastic figures you pay thousands of dollars for, so that's 50 plus. Can tell you suck. No. I played the real-time strategy game of Warhammer, and it was really cool. The characters looked really cool. Like, I liked the fucking armor and stuff, and I didn't fully get into the lore, and I don't remember anything. when I played it, because it was so many years ago. But I also never yeah. Jabuki. Daycare, I said daycare's open. It's all fun all day today. Mandatory fun at gunpoint. Lots of role plays. A woke Italian monster who hides it. He's kind of a nerd secretly. Anyway, just get it now. You lose this. Is it not you appropriating? I'm about to get fucking canceled. It's literally if you better if you just don't know. You could try doing. No, we're not gonna look at impeachment stuff today. Is the beanie a part of your merch? No, it's not. Why don't you play RTS on stream? Would that be too sleeper? I don't think it would be sleeper. I don't know. I haven't played any real-time strategy games in so long. Like, I actually think since I lost my virginity, I have not played a single real-time strategy game. Like, there was a change in my life. And that's not like to disrespect RTS gamers, okay? I know it sounds like that, but what happened in my life is I went to college in America, okay? I came to America. I went and I bought a Gateway, like, extremely heavy gaming laptop. Like, this was me entering college, okay? With my fucking massive, like, I think it was a 17-inch one, but like way back in the day. And I'm telling you, like, gaming laptops back in 2009 were basically the equivalent of a roller backpack, okay? Especially because they were so fucking massive. It wasn't 17 inches, it was bigger than that. But it was so fucking massive that it couldn't fit in normal bags, okay? I had to get a special bag for this laptop. And all I ended up playing on it at the time, because I never really had time for it in college, was just like, I think it was like Tom Clancy, I think I played like Splinter Cell on it, like one of the newer ones, obviously. I can't even remember what the fuck I played on it, but... Did you take it out in class too? Yeah, and you know, so what happened is... I played all the RTS games. Command & Conquer, like all the Command & Conquers, Company of Heroes. I even used to play like top-down, like stealth strategy RTSs, like Commandos, the entire series of Commandos, which was really fucking good. But RTS-wise, like, I think Tiberian Sun might be, or Red Alert might be one of the first games I ever played in general. No, Civ's not RTS. I hate turn-based. When I was younger... When I was fucking younger, that's the irony of like all this tabletop shit. The reason why I never got into tabletop shit is because, one, I was in fucking Turkey, so there's no tabletop community there at all. And if I knew about it, I probably would have gotten more into it. So thank God there wasn't really a tabletop community in Turkey. But I fucking despised turn-based. I hate turn-based combat. Like, the only game that has like somewhat turn-based combat that I believe is one of the greatest games of all time is Knights of the Old Republic, and that's pretty much it. And even then, that is not turn-based. I couldn't do it, and I still can't do it, guys. Oh, and Pokemon, of course. Obviously, who could fucking forget Pokemon? And wait, Knights of the Old Republic sucks? What? One of the greatest fucking games of all time, you bitch. Hacı biz Vampire Masquerade'den dönüş develop. Yapma ya. Did your desk break from the weight? No. Also, I was talking about the RTS that I played. Age of Empires, Age of Mythology, like all of those, obviously. I still remember like the fucking Canadian Laser Bear cheat code, or the super fast car. Like, that's why it's kind of funny when people say, yeah, oh, Canada. That's why it's kind of funny when people fucking nerd check me. You know what I mean? When they're like, you're not a real fucking nerd, dude. It's like, bitch, I was playing MOBA games before most of you were alive. Like, you know what I mean? So basically what happened in college
come for the politics, stay for the gaming.
What happened in college is like I substituted the gaming laptop because it wasn't really like easy to play video games on it anyway. So what I did was I basically substituted the gaming laptop for console gaming almost exclusively, and also I got laid for the first time in my life. And then after that, I just literally stopped playing video games on the PC, and I was just like a console exclusive guy until Twitch streaming brought me back to the PC side of things. Like, my jump was basically like from a fucking Pentium 4 to like from playing every game that ever came out pirated with cracked pirated games that I used to buy at the bazaar to never playing fucking video games and only having a MacBook and an iPhone and only playing console games and getting laid, back to coming back on Twitch and hopping from that like gateway laptop, that gateway gaming laptop, to this thing that I have now, this beast of a fucking machine that I have. Anyway. Just remember, you're part of the Lean Boys. If the nerds start stepping out of line, they're getting capped. Even if you won't, one of them will. Warhammer Vermintide could help you learn some lore. It's Left 4 Dead, but Warhammer's super fun and easy to get into. Yeah, Will was trying to get me to play that, but it doesn't seem... Thank God for piracy. Yeah, that's... Outside of the United States, like, if it wasn't for piracy, I would have never played a single fucking game. Like, Turks in the chat, no. But because of piracy... Oh, I played Stronghold. I love Stronghold. That was another game that I played. Dude, are you guys crazy? I would never be able to play a single fucking game. Are you kidding me? You think buying a game at like GameStop and shit is expensive, even if you have the opportunity to buy it secondhand and shit, which doesn't even fucking exist in Turkey or didn't at the time? Games are like the equivalent of a fucking video game is like $120 in Turkish liras when I was a fucking kid. And they wouldn't even come out. They would literally come out way too late. So if you wanted to play a game that came out immediately, you had to get it pirated.
Hey Hasan, thank you for all that you do. Came for the politics, stayed for you and the gaming ass.
Yeah. Right now, if you want to buy FIFA, it's 600 lira, okay?
Also, why is the wiki so far behind? Feel Spartan.
Yeah, the NoPixel wiki hasn't been updated in a while. I don't know why. Get to it, nerds.
Hey chat, damn cuck.
Most developing countries have expensive ass fucking games. Whoever said Vermintide in chat, you're a person of culture and deserve a good day. Why does Turkey and Italy both use lira? What's the history there? I don't know. I remember working at Best Buy when I was a teen, and Turks and Eastern Europeans coming in and buying stacks of FIFA for OG Xbox because it was double, triple the price in Turkey. Yeah. Yeah. Anyone who ever comes to America, there's like a big meme for Turks that are able to make it out to the United States. Like, they will literally fill up their entire fucking bags. And this is probably the same for like developing countries or, you know, anything on the Southern Hemisphere too. Like, your relatives that go to America fill up their fucking bags full of loot to take back to their country and to give to people and flex. That's all we used to fucking do. And now the irony is the exact opposite. You do that for drugs now, but in the opposite direction, where you literally, if you're an American and you go to a different country, you try to get fucking cheap drugs, cheap pharmaceuticals, so you can come back to the United States and give your relatives the life-saving cheap pharmaceuticals, which is that dynamic is basically America in a fucking just in a tiny little nutshell. Okay, that's America. In America, you have all of these cheap commodities, electronics, yada yada, that you can buy at bargain bin prices, but you can't fucking buy insulin. So your relatives, when they go to a different country, they buy the insulin for cheap there, but they don't get the cheap commodities. Latin America is not just Mexico. Wait, when the fuck did I make that? When did I say that? How did you infer that from anything I said? Warhammer 40k lore in a minute. Okay, I'll watch this. It's just a minute. I'll fucking watch it.
Hasan Minaj will always be the better Hasan. I bet he would cover Portugal news.
Our story begins with a godlike being of immense power known only as the Emperor, uniting the warring factions of Earth and embarking on the Great Crusade to reunite all of mankind's lost colonies. He did this by creating 20 legions of post-human genetically engineered badasses known as Space Marines, each with an even more ridiculously OP Primarch to lead them. Well, unfortunately, the four gods of chaos, who weren't really into that sort of thing, intervened and scattered the Primarchs across the universe while still in their infancy. Rather annoyed by this, the Emperor led the legions across the galaxy, reclaiming, subjugating, or annihilating every world they could find, gradually picking up the lost Primarchs along the way. Eventually, the Emperor decided there were more important things to do and retired from his career of galaxy plundering to go and muck about with ancient science back on Earth, leaving his favorite Primarch Horus in command of the Crusade.
Okay, he should have fucking he should have at least made it slower, dude. What the fuck?
All was going well until the chaos-tainted chaplain Erebus engineered a plot in which Horus would also fall to chaos. Already suffering from some pretty serious daddy issues, Horus gathered half the Space Marine legions to his side and set about waging civil war against the Emperor. This conflict would be known as the Horus Heresy and culminated in a massive invasion of Earth. The Emperor, knowing his forces were outnumbered and on the verge of losing the battle, teleported to Horus's flagship to engage.
Wait, how the fuck did the Emperor, who have so much fucking power, all of a sudden get owned by Horus? Okay, that I don't understand.
Doom retired from his muckabout science back on Earth, leaving his favorite Primarch Horus in command of the Crusade.
Oh, because Primarch Horus took control of the Crusade. Okay, got it. And then Chaos Tainted Chaplain Erebus engineered a plot in which Horus would also fall to chaos. Okay, so chaos is what, like the gods of chaos, evil chaos, god power to boost the rebellion. So it's like fucking Lord of the Rings, where like the more, or no, never mind. I don't know why I'm fucking thinking about that. Lord of the Rings, where like wizards are incredibly powerful, but the more power they have, the more they're corruptible. Kind of like that sort of thing.
Slat.
You're learning Warhammer for the RP law? Okay, I'm learning a little bit. It's not like I'm fucking gonna learn more. I think the easiest way out of that is
just check out
the
wallpaper I sent Saj.
The thing you never want to be, the thing you never want to get called out on or checked on is being a fake nerd, okay? That is so much worse. That is so much worse than being called a fucking nerd. Which is why, while they have role-played me into a fucking corner as a guy who knows more about Warhammer than he lets on, now I have to fucking learn a little bit about the lore so they don't turn around and turn on me and say, oh, you were just a fucking fake nerd all along. You understand?
A plot in which Horus would also fall to chaos. Already suffering from some pretty serious daddy issues, Horus gathered half the Space Marine legions to his side and set about waging civil war against the Emperor. This conflict would be known as the Horus Heresy and culminated in a massive invasion of Earth. The Emperor, knowing his forces were outnumbered and on the verge of losing the battle, teleported to Horus's flagship to engage him in mortal combat. But being a sentimental old sod, could not bring himself to kill his favorite son. Horus, having no such qualms, beat the snot out of him. Finally seeing sense, the Emperor killed him with mind bullets and the Loyalists were victorious. Near death, the Emperor was placed in a huge machine known as the Golden Throne, which maintained his psychic essence at the bargain price of the souls of 1,000 unlucky sods every single day. The Imperium fell into a state of technological regression and brutal dictatorship, and for 10,000 years has been under siege from all sides by every single nasty the universe can throw at it. Basically, life sucks, there's only war, and you're probably gonna get eaten by Tyranids. Have fun.
Okay, it's not, I mean, it's not that good. Like, I don't know. Don't get mad at me, nerds, but the Warhammer lore is more about how cool the characters look, I guess, rather than fucking... I mean, I guess it's only a minute long, which is why I didn't get the full thing about it. Which is why I didn't get the full, like, POV and everything going on. Streamers react. Donkey reacts to Hasan reacted to Donkey. What a fucking clip. Anyway, chaos is the realm where all your emotions and thoughts live. It's super fucked because if you want someone to die, but they also want you to die, those both exist in the same time in the chaos realm. They make up a lot of D&D stuff. They probably wouldn't mind if you just BS'd it. All right, I'm just going to do that. You're a guy who doesn't know about Warhammer, pretending to be a guy who knows all about Warhammer, pretending to not know about Warhammer, lol. Exactly. That is literally what's going on right now. There's some nice comments on this thread about you. Awesome metagaming. Yeah, let's look at some clips from NoPixel before we get into NoPixel. What the fuck? Why are these clips? Dude, you can tell me whatever the fuck Soda is doing. It doesn't matter. I'm never going to use that. I'm a dude playing another dude who's playing a dude. That information to like win a fucking situation. At this point, you should recognize that both myself and Soda care more about fucking losing for fun and entertainment than like ever stressing out and like trying to fucking win. Winning in roleplay for me is not about actually winning the interaction, but instead about like maximizing the content. Like, holy shit, you think I'm gonna be like, oh, we should act like fucking Soda knows or whatever. Hey guys, like, I think Soda knows or Kevin knows. Like, that, I would never fucking do that. Terrorist is the worst thing in RP, you dummy. Is it? Dude, you... I love how Hasan is approaching RP. Lots of respect for the craft, everyone involved. Out of all the people trying to know NoPixel server again, hands down, Hasan has been my favorite to watch. He's a natural at RP, don't get me wrong. Soda Poke, Moon Moon are all amazing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I read most of this stuff. It's very nice that the role-playing community is welcoming me in some way. But of course, as is the case, as is the case with every single subreddit, there's always that one fucking guy who hyper focuses on like my situation and like how I'm actually bad, and then I spend all of my time and energy and effort thinking about why that person said that fucked up thing.
Wow,
and there's still like people who are, there's still people, the overwhelming majority of the RP community watchers like what I'm doing. But then there's that one guy who's like, yeah, he's fucking terrible. All he does is fucking try hard the, you know, the crime mechanics. And all he's doing is like min-maxing. I don't know why people fucking watch him. I don't get it. Everyone's impressed you took the RP, but your IRL best friend is Will? Yeah. You've done well. You're treating it like a way to further your acting chops. Seems like you enjoy it as much as your old sketches. Yeah, all he does is say over here. Or like, you know, it's really fucking boring because I watch him. Oh, people are shitting on you guys.
Ignoring donos with
nice
messages, talking about
people are fucking like losing their fucking minds over, I guess, me, you know, he spends so much time fucking like buying clothes, like he sucks. Oh, don't worry, you haven't seen the thread about Greek, have you? No, I did see the thread about Greek. It's really, I'm not gonna lie, look, I love Greek. I think he's super fucking cringe and unacceptable. And yeah, no, that's 100% my take on it. I already had said something about like I had already said something about like limiting other content creators roleplay. It's really fucking nerdy, but I feel like if you don't want to think about it from like respecting people, from the point of view of like respecting people, you should think about it exclusively from the point of view of like opening up opportunities for other people to roleplay and limiting female characters' opportunities to roleplay exclusively to their sexuality or like whether they look hot or not is fucking terrible. And it's a little bit beyond that. Anyway, I don't want to talk further about it. but like you can't role play as like a dude who's sexually harassing women, you know, like especially after people say like, no, don't do that. Anyway, look, I don't know the full context of the situation, but I did see some clips and it just wasn't good. Okay. And it's just, I don't want fucking extra drama or anything like that. I don't want to like, because I know people are going to fucking go and like now harass other people. Don't fucking do it. Okay. It's good because the NoPixel server so far, from what I've seen, has done a pretty solid job. Has done a pretty solid job. Like the server admins and shit have done a pretty solid job of like trying to keep everything balanced. And trying to keep everything balanced and make sure that like everyone's having a good experience overall.
Hassle.
The thing is, and here's the only thing I'm going to say, okay? And I know this from my personal experience. Trying something new is always a scary experience, okay? Even if you've done it before and you're not like, even if you've done a variation of that same action before or the exact same thing before, but you haven't done it in a while, right?
How's your video?
Trying something new is always a horrifying experience. Doing it in front of hundreds of thousands of people while trying to simultaneously entertain them is really, really, really difficult. So I think some people get locked into like old behavior or bad behavior in general and think that this will be fun. And it's kind of, it's the lowest common denominator style entertainment that we usually look at, like we usually laugh at, you know what I mean? Like, haha, like, I know Greek is not new to role play. I'm just saying that you forget that there's still a human being behind there. And I think the reason why they do that sort of thing is because back in the day, they thought that was content, and a lot of people reinforced that behavior by saying like, lol, no, this is pretty funny. Like, fuck, you know, fuck the haters or whatever. And basically they're stuck in that cycle. Do you understand? But ultimately, it's unacceptable, and it is not acceptable for sure. Like it was bad, and also I was like, fuck, have I done something similar to this? You can kind of see this phenomenon on the first day of Rust RP or NoPixel, where everyone's character is funny accent screaming while, and after a couple days the characters become more placed. Yeah, I don't like to say this, but you are a snowflake. Yeah, I'm definitely a snowflake. If you consider that like, I don't know, if you consider that like a rolling up on women and being like, oh, you're so fucking thick over and over again after they've said don't do that, even though it isn't literally in a fucking video game, if you consider that to be like something that I don't think is funny, then yeah, I'm a gigantic snowflake. So suck my dick. Fuck you, you stupid fuck. How would you feel if your mother was in a situation like that, or your fucking sister? You dumb bitch. If you can't comprehend it from the point of view of empathy and like empathizing with a fellow person. And even then, there's another counter there too. Like, do you not want women to be in these fucking spaces? Like, what's wrong with you? Do you want to be a fucking loser who never gets laid or knows how to interact with women? Because this is how you do that. If you defend that sort of behavior, or you think that like sort of behavior is acceptable, chatter, that will translate to you never being around women. So even if you fucking, even if you consider like that to be funny content, maybe dial it back a little bit. So, and I've said this before, like from a personal, completely self-interested POV, if you want more women to be in these sorts of spaces, you have to be more welcoming and accept them as peers. Anyway. I like how you said your mother. You're really picking up the Italian accent. Anyway. So. Guys want girls to play video games, but then when they do play video games, guys shit on them is strange. They do want women in those spaces, only sexually harass them. No, it's look, it's a push and pull. Part of the reason why they fucking why that happens is because they don't fucking know how to act around women, because they've never literally been potty trained. Okay, that's it. Like most dudes would probably love the opportunity to have a fucking gamer girlfriend or a girlfriend in general, and the best way to do that is if you actually made these sorts of spaces more safe for women, and also didn't like lock them into the played out fucking characters. And I don't mean role play anymore. I'm just talking about like girls playing games overall. There's a lot of girls out there that want to be like the fucking cool girl too. And even that comes from that same like expectation that like this space is supposed to be fucking really really shitty and fucking toxic. So, you have to, if you're a good girl that's like accepted by everybody else, like you have to be the gamer girl and be a fucking flamer and all this shit. Stop mansplaining for women, please. Yeah, suck my dick. Okay? I don't care if you're a guy or a girl. Okay? Suck my cock. I mean, that's still rare, but it still comes as a consequence of the expectations that a space has. 100%. As in girl with gamer guy friends, yeah. It's surprisingly not hard to achieve this either. Literally just see them or anyone like your own friend and don't disrespect anybody, be accepting. Yeah, I mean, look, chat is a big part of this, okay? Let's be fucking real. Chat is a big fucking part of this. Not you guys, but just chat in general. Because they will agitate. They will literally be like, no, I want you to do this. Why aren't you doing this, you fucking pussy? Maybe you didn't. Maybe you wanted to fucking treat someone with respect, but then everyone's like, oh, dude, you're such a pussy. Like, oh, you fucking, what are you, an SJW? You need to fucking be mean to this woman. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's a back and forth relationship with the streamer and their chat. So you're like, oh fuck, should I do it? And don't act like it doesn't even happen here, where like every time I talk to a female character in the game and I'm treating them normally, you guys are either like, oh, we fell in love with her, you need to date her immediately, or you're like, oh, dude, you're such a fucking loser. I can't believe you don't know how to talk to girls at all. Like, I would have fucked her 10 times into Sunday by now, dude. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you talking to them like fucking normal people? Like, what the fuck? You should be just like fucking them. They're all objects of desire, dude. I would have fucked them so hard. I would have fucked them and their friends by now. So there is the fucking white knight simp part of that equation that is like also annoying as shit, because it's like ironically still locking them into objects of sexual desire and only like dating quests, which is fucking annoying. Shut the fuck up. Like, just because you simp for women doesn't mean you respect them still. And the other part of that is the classic, like, I'm a womanizer. I could just like fuck them anyway, dude. Like, you're a fucking loser for not fucking them immediately. Okay.
Poggers.
Why do you care? My God, constant complaining is so... Okay, fuck off. You fucking loser. Anyway, being hyper-masculine at the expense of women is similar to an RPer who has to win every engagement. In the long term, it doesn't help you grow and limits your possibilities. Yeah. You probably have some red pillars in the chat. It takes a long time to get away from that mindset. That's typical introverted personality gamers. They're socially awkward and don't know how to interact outside of their bubble. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Like, I'm gonna always be understanding, right? If you're bad at social interaction and you're embarrassed to admit it, and you don't want to fucking and it comes out in like this super over the top like bravado infused personality, because I've been there. Like, I was fucking young at one point, and I wasn't born knowing how to talk to people, let alone talk to women, let alone talk to women that I want to have sex with, holy shit, or date. So it takes time. It's a growing process. So I will always be understanding, as long as you're not like pushing boundaries that are just completely unacceptable and ridiculous. And like, there's a difference between being awkward and being flat out super rude. Hopefully people can learn from the example. Anyway, there was another thing I was going to talk about. Fuck. Yeah, when RPing, the pressure from chatters wants to act in such a way probably drives streamers and other RPs to act unacceptably. Yeah, people were saying like you take too long to do fucking build-ups, or you're spending too much time fucking getting clothes or whatever, or you're spending too much time hunting, or spending too much time fucking stealing shit. And it's like, yeah, if I didn't fucking steal shit, I wouldn't have had half the fucking fun RP quests that I was able to put together. Okay? And as far as this clip goes, the crazy VU girl and her privilege, with the interaction between Maddie, Nino, for those of you who don't know, like, don't fucking shit on Adept, dude. Like, she's trying to have fun. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, people are like, oh, she didn't even grunt after being shot. She's not demonstrating no value life. Like, that's not a good way to fucking that's not a good way to have that conversation. She's trying to power game. What? No, she's not. Like, White Knight? Well, first of all, I love Adept. Okay? She's my fucking friend. So, yes, you can call me White Knight all you fucking want. But, and she's awesome. But, like, clearly, you as the chat also have a lot of power. Okay? You have a lot of power to make this a welcoming experience for people that are trying to roleplay. Like, and you probably forget that, like, it's not fucking easy to it's not easy to just like portray yourself as like a totally different person in front of especially like experienced people who've been doing this for a very long time while trying to remember all these fucking commands, okay? And you're doing it in front of like thousands of people. It's not fucking easy. So people probably get stressed out. Okay? People probably get stressed out and don't know how to act in a situation. And that's the reason why I assume that's the reason why she was just like not grunting after being shot at. It takes a while. Then don't play it. Yeah, this, my friends, is jealousy. I'm sorry. Like, she's literally breaking the rules. She's learning. Fucking, do you think you know better than the fucking devs and the people who run the fucking server? Having larger streamers that are not new or that are not understanding of the fucking NoPixel server rules or just like learning, watching them through their fucking growing phase is a understandable part of the process. It's ultimately a good thing that so many people want to do NoPixel roleplay. Yeah, no one was saying shit when you were breaking RP in the beginning because you were new. They helped you instead. Yeah. And don't play. Okay, dude. No value life is the most basic house rule. Guys.
Over here.
Okay.
Pogo Arjan.
But the reason why she's forgetting that in that situation is probably because she's a little fucking you know, it's a stressful scenario. Like, it's a stressful scenario. Motherfuckers watch RP for 1 week and become nerds. Yeah, for real. It's a stressful scenario, and you're not helping by not being understanding. You're literally making it harder for her to react in the appropriate way the next time she encounters a situation like that. Do you see what I mean? It's probably the fucking first time she died. You know what I mean?
You better watch your mouth. Oh, you think I'm scared of a gun? I have privilege, bitch. Shoot me. See what's gonna happen to you if you shoot me with that thing. I have fucking privilege. Don't get involved. This doesn't involve you. Get back on the ground.
Holy shit! I didn't think that was
you just wait. You just.
Yeah, so like, she literally admitted on her stream she fucked up there. Yeah, like, it's just, don't be fucking cringe, okay? Nino gets wild when you're not there. I think he was a couple fucking alcoholic beverages deep at this point. Also, none of this is real drama. It's pretty funny that people like get upset at this shit. I get it. The thing is, look, we're new, and people probably get frustrated by having all of their favorite content creators forced to fucking role play around people that are fucking up, and you're expecting everyone to be at a certain level of role play. It's not gonna fucking happen. You're probably mad that like, you know, these guys come in and they just like do it for like 3 days and then they fucking leave. They're just like riding a hype train. But like, yeah, but when that hype happens, you also get, and if you like my role playing, you also get people like myself. You get people like fucking Summit, right? You get people like Lyric. You get people like Poke, who stay and become like role-playing streamers. Straight up. Like for extended periods of time. Moon. Some in no way, shape, or form like this. That one cop probably hates you for real. Nah, it's fine. Also, this is not like real drama anyway. It's pretty funny that people are, what she did even do wrong. I watched this happen and Chad was freaking out over seemingly nothing. More fun to watch everybody try and sometimes fail. The improv expect everyone to have a flawless S-class run. Anyway, that one cop had a blast, and that encounter was great rewatching it from his perspective. Lyric has been doing RP since Arma. Yeah, I meant just doing maybe doing Lean Boys in like GTA RP. There will be drama if you break Bog's promise. No, I'm gonna start soon. I wasn't doing news. I was just looking at some fucking clips. Okay. Anyway, and the wonderful thing is this came out of it, okay? This is why role-playing is fucking insane. And I tried to describe this to my mom last night, okay? Because I am actually a fucking unironic, like, D&D nerd who lives with his mommy, I guess. Hey, mommy, let me describe to you what roleplay is like. But it is wonderful, okay? Like, this dude Octopimp, who apparently is like a YouTube OG legend, who I rated last night, went and fucking made a 5-minute video within the game where these characters who are D&D nerds that I'm giving quests to take down Burger Shot, which is Soda Poppin's establishment, by spreading the lie that Burger Shot is serving human meat. ended up making a 5-minute YouTube video that's fucking hilarious with like Easter eggs. Okay, we're not gonna watch the entire thing right now, but like the characters that are here are the roleplay nerds and their entire team portraying themselves as
Mr. Whippaloo, it is
Whippaloo.
I, Roberto, here to take you to the human meat factory to get food for the night shift.
Thanks, Roberto. Finally, we're here at my human meat packaging plant. So, how have the orders gone today?
Human, sir. Yes, and us security guards,
a lot of dead humans.
have made sure no one has seen this place at all.
Good work, Mr. Steele. That's why we pay you.
Very good work, Mr. Steele. Now, let's take a tour.
Watching an RP with Lang.
Hello,
I
Mr.
watched
Kevin
it in roleplay
Whippaloo
already
and Jordan
yesterday.
Steele. Welcome to your human meat factory. Are you ready for the tour?
Of course. I've been waiting all day.
Yes, right this way. Robert is waiting for you inside.
Kevin Whippaloo, my boss. It is
Did we talk about Octo's harassment from members of your chat last night? Wait, what? People were harassing him? There's no fucking way. I watched most of his fucking stream. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're just trying to make... You're literally trying to fucking create drama when I watched him, and I watched him to the end, and he literally was like so happy that you guys fucking were there and were watching and you know, subbing to him and shit. Oh man, shut up. Regardless, so the thing I was gonna say is, so they made this hilarious video, okay? And the only reason why this video ever even happened is because I don't even know where to fucking start. Like, I don't even know how to untangle this web. But basically, the reason why this happened is because I met a fucking cleric who was tasked by the son of a Weasel News guy I had permanently killed, okay, the day before. And the cleric had been tasked by the Weasel News guy's son who was searching for his killed father, who's the same person, okay? Glorion the cleric, I brought on board and was like, all right, we're going to go find the son of the dude, okay? And we went and we found the son, and I made Glorion the cleric kill the son and dump the body. And that was like his quest. And then these are all of his friends, so I kept giving them more quests to take down Kevin Whippaloo. And Soda has been giving them quests as well. And yeah, we recorded Glorion the cleric doing this murder. So no, the son and the killed journalist are the same guy. No, they are. He told me. He DM'd me, and I think he has a character in the roleplay team too. Anyway, they must have tons of XP at this point. Oh, the Rhino Barbarian is the same guy? Okay, good, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, it's the same streamer. Who doesn't even, I think, stream that much, or hasn't in a while, but... Yeah, they went and they fucking roleplayed this as, like, roleplaying as other characters.
Pogo.
So, that ties into me starting a fucking rumor about how, like, just totally randomly starting a rumor and, like, going along with a bunch of other people and, like, adding on to the rumor that the Soda's Burger Shop, Burger Shot is serving human meat. Okay? So that fucking random rumor is now trying to explain it to year-long D&D camp to your mom. Well, that fucking rumor, hashtag Burgergate, is now a reality in that server, and it randomly started. All of this shit randomly fucking was pieced together. And that's what's so brilliant about role-playing. And that's so fun about these... That's what's so fucking fun about this entire sequence, is that, like, it literally completely randomly happened, okay? It is completely random. And it never would have happened if I wasn't fucking dirt poor. It never would have happened if I wasn't fucking dirt poor and had to sell cars, steal cars and try to sell them, fail to sell them, have the fucking news guy film it, kill the news guy, and then get glory on the cleric to kill the news guy's son, while simultaneously hating on Kevin Whippaloo for being successful, and opening up me and Buddha, opening up Buddha's restaurant. And yeah, I accidentally killed the news guy too. It didn't even fucking, it wasn't even on purpose. So it's always a snowball effect. You get a warning about the lap dance because Afro said the VU and lap dance are good for stream. I did. I did. Choices matter, by the way. I mean, yeah, people shit on fucking choices all the time, but like, choices do fucking matter. Yeah, Eugene technically shanked them. When will Bel Nino's Pecorino's wedding? What? If they can't understand, just ignore them. Why are you explaining the whole thing? I want it to be fucking accommodating and explain to people what it's like. Like, any good improv is the unexpected shit that makes it great. But like, improv can be really fucking cringe. And I'm someone who went to UCB for like their 101 course and not graduated, but like just did the 101 course basically to the end. I guess that considers graduating it, but it was fucking kind of cringe at times. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I didn't really like it too much. But this is a lot more fun because there's like a gaming component associated with it. It's just great, man. It's great for my fucking ADD. All right, it's just great for, like, normally I just have a really hard time with like turn-based shit, which is why I don't like Dungeons and Dragons. I can't do stuff like that. So this is a lot better because there's like fun stuff that keeps me occupied. You know what I mean? There's like movement and things and arms and shit that I need to pay attention to, and even now I know how to do internal monologues, and I know how to use a fucking I know how to use a megaphone, shit like that. UCB is a normie lefty school and it's hilarious. You and everyone in LA. Ay. Dude, oh god, Ligilo is back. Just take a fucking hour break, dumbass. You don't know what we're talking about, you fucking boomer. So just, like, boomer over here thinks like we're talking about real life when I'm trying to describe like role-playing situations. Like, don't say you're poor, you're not poor. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, the last thing before I go into, no, I mean, Upright Citizens Brigade. That's what I'm talking about, not Berkeley. No. It's an improv school. How did that boomer find what Twitch is? He found Twitch because he's a Facebook watcher originally. So yeah, all the frustrations you had about RP not working in the Rust server are gone and you're really enjoying your time in NoPixel. We'd rather see you enjoy yourself and grow. Yes, that's exactly right. Like, Rust is great, and Rust has a lot of great opportunities, but now I totally understand why NoPixel is, like, perfect for roleplay in a way that Rust is not. Yes, I have the keys to the Rooster's rest. But, here, I'm gonna run this video one more time, and I'm also gonna hit the first top of the hour every hour, 60-second ad break, and then after that we're gonna dive into the game. Okay? Here.
Like I designed.
While I get
You care to explain this machine?
Yes. Mr. Whippaloo, this is where we inhumanely murder people. We put them against this, we latch their head in, and we shoot them in the face with this pain gun that kills them through the most painful process imaginable.
Yes.
Pain.
I, Roberto, have seen this in person.
Yes.
There's nothing like the smell of fresh human meat, am I right?
I remember my first time killing someone in here. It was the first burger I ever made.
You will see us cleaning out the meat trap of spare human meat parts that don't go into the burger, which is almost nothing. We used everything, including the penis.
Yes, what the bitch? We make them cook it, but yes, the bitch is not involved, and nor is Shelly. They have no idea about this, and it is so funny. Ha ha ha. This is where we wash off the meat to process it and make.
Like, most people don't get that, but that right there is baked into it because they're in love with the two girls. Like, the characters are in love with the two girls, so they're trying to save them from also being prosecuted. Like, it's so fucking good.
Make it look as if it is not human meat, and then we cleanse it and we smack it very good, so it looks like normal meat.
Yeah, you have to beat that meat.
Yes, we may clean the meat, but we do not wash
What
our
do you
hands
think,
here.
Kevin Whippaloo and Jordan Steele?
Well,
about this?
As long as my employees, as long as my employees aren't washing their hands, then I'm a-okay.
This is where we burn their clothes.
I love Vigor so much. He's so stupid. He's like him doing the voice and like breaking character is so good.
Yes, you burn the clothes
The
and
fake
throw
soda
the bones
voice.
in here so that we may turn them into French fries.
I'm glad I have such capable men and criminals in my organization.
Yes.
In my organization.
Hello. These are our human-animal hybrids we are trying to breed because we do human experimentation. This is illegal.
So, what are the chances that our human hybrids are gonna be up soon?
Not very, because we still prefer purebred humans.
Yeah, same.
We use this specifically for the children. That is all. Mr.
It's just funny because like this is, from what I understand, this is like Moon, and Soda's like, I guess like raid, WoW raid people, and also they're like D&D friends from like their Discord friends and shit. And they're all so fucking funny. And I didn't even know originally.
Whippaloo, can you please get
Mr. Whippaloo
Genshin while we're giving a tour?
But
Show me more of the human killing
Here
machines.
you will see our machine that you're not supposed to put your hands into. That's it. This machine was a big waste of taxpayers' money. This machine has no purpose.
We hate the taxpayer.
We love wasting taxpayers' money, as I would
Yes,
say, as
taxpayers.
Jordan
Ha ha ha.
Fuck the taxpayers.
Take that, taxpayers.
Mr. Whippaloo, don't you enjoy using your dirty money from all the human meat to pay off the officers?
Well, all I'll say is that the police know that all my money is dirty, and they take it with a smile. I hate Los Santos.
We hate freedom. Everyone should become mindless sex slaves from the 5G waves.
I'm also running. Kevin, aren't you running for mayor soon?
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm running for mayor. Vote for me.
Yes, vote for Kevin Whippaloo for mayor.
Wait.
And I, Roberto, as his second mayor. Yes.
Yeah, don't forget, you already bought half the votes in the city.
Thank you, boss, for stopping by your human meat factory.
Shut up! Fuck, wrong guy. Oh, fuck.
Please be careful.
Yes, thank you, sir. I would like another.
No.
Yes, we will now take our car back to our private jet and go back to our private island.
Some project. He moves the camera to hide the face. It's hard to keep track of everything that's going on the fucking server. There's too much content. Yeah. How are there stripper scenes where you get warned for getting a lap dance? I don't know exactly what it was. I think it was getting a lap dance though. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens about that. Anyway, on that note, let's fucking do this. Dude, last night I was watching Buddha and he was like 17 hours in. And this motherfucker was like doing raids on Rust. And then he turned on Grand Theft Auto. He turned on NoPixel while he was still on Rust. Just drunk out of his fucking mind, dude. How crazy is that? And I think he literally ended up... just like playing offline or something. Wait, where's the Clean Boys sound? Can someone give me the Clean Boys? Can someone link me the Clean Boys soundtrack? Oh, here it is. Okay, boys, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
It's time I get a little something off my chest, okay? This one's for the boys. Those clean boys. Let's see. I praise the cock. Yeah.